All right, is we live? Is we live in this mug? What's up, y'all? It's your boy Perion. You gotta get the people what they want, huh? So we are going to talk about how I found out my ex was a porn star. Spicy one, isn't it? So hold on, y'all. Let me put this mic. Put the mic back in. Let's talk about it. Let's get into the things here. Okay. Okay, man, yeah. So one day, guys, I was on Snapchat. I was on Snapchat, and I was like, my friend from New Orleans, he had posted this dude, right? Very handsome dude, very cute. I was like, oh my God, who's that? He's so cute. And my friend, he was like, oh, that's so and so. That's so and so. He yeah, we be hanging out. We go to the vibe. If you're from New Orleans, you know where the vibe is. You know what the vibe is. You know the club, the vibe. Okay, it's in the Seventh Ward. If you don't know, so I slid up. I was like, man, he is so cute. Like, what his name is, what he hitting for, all that. Come to find out, I found out what his name is. He added me on Snapchat, and we started talking. I was like, yo, you handsome, you cute or whatever. Like, you know, we should chill, we should hang out, we should, normal flirty behavior or whatever the case is. Now, he was 19 at the time. So if he 19, I was what? 17? I had to be 17 at this time. I know, right? A while back, man. I'm 24 now. But you'll be surprised, right? No blemish there. But we started chopping it up or whatever. We started talking this and that. Now, the first red flag I noticed was he liked to go out every fucking day, every night. He was drunk and he was somewhere in a city doing whatever the fuck he wanted to do. But I was like, yo, come see me. Like, you doing all of this shit in the city and everything. Like, come see me, come chill. So he came over. I'll never forget. He had on an orange hoodie, and he was so handsome, but his nails wasn't clipped. Like, his nails were kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you a man, you need to make sure your nails look good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to make sure your shit is on point because it says a lot about you. Your feet too. The fuck. So I overlooked that, like I do every motherfucking thing else. I overlooked the fact that his nails is fucking dirty. Okay. I'm like, okay, we could get past that. Like, I'll clip them myself, I'll paint them, I'll do whatever I gotta do, but bitch, you cannot come around me with these dirty ass fucking nails. But we hit it off or whatever. We ain't do nothing. You know, I don't know if this is TMI, but like he wanted to give me some top or whatever. I'm like, nah, I ain't really on that tonight. Like, I ain't really trying to, do nothing like that. You feel me? Like, I was just trying to fill you out, you know, see what it's hitting for, see what you got going on. Now mind you, he drove 2 hours to come see me. So I was like, okay, if you driving 2 hours to come see me, you must like me or whatever the case is, right? So he came and we chilled. We watched a little movie. We listened to music. We didn't really do nothing. He slept over because my mom was like, I don't really want you on the road this late. You feel me? So stay here and you could go home in the morning. So he slept over, right? And he went back home the next day. And second red flag, I didn't fucking. He was drunk one night. I was like, send me a little something, send me Snapchat me that thing or whatever. And he sent it, right? Now, partially I blame myself because I shouldn't have asked him for news, but bitch, I was 17, I ain't give a fuck about none of that shit. But he sent it, right? He sent the news or whatever. I'm like, oh, you a freak ass bitch. But I ain't really, I'm young. I'm thinking I want a freak ass bitch, right? I'm thinking this is what I want. I'm like, bitch, you a fucking freak. I'm a Scorpio, bitch. We like when it's spicy. But bitch, I wasn't prepared for the amount of cayenne pepper in this motherfucker. You feel me? So check this out. He sent it or whatever. He was like, "No, my man want to see that my man could see." I'm like, yeah, whatever. In my mind, I'm thinking, yeah, whatever, you whore. Whatever, you slut, you nasty piece of shit. That's what I'm thinking to myself. Right? Because, like, part of me was like, well, you asked for it. But another part of me was like, damn, is that easy for me to get news from you, bitch? Like, we only chilled one time. We've been talking for like a week or, a week or two. And yeah. But I'm like, all right, cool. Like, whatever. Like, it's good. Cool. I remember we fell asleep on the phone one day while I fell asleep. And he had this roommate, right? And he was talking to his roommate one day. And his roommate was telling him how he had slept with this football player or whatever. I don't know if he played for LSU or what. I don't know. But that's what I heard the roommate say. You can't trust every motherfucking thing somebody say, because some of these motherfuckers be lying. They be cat. But he was like, yeah, I slept with this football player, like it was good. It was, and my ex asked him, like, so it was good. He was like, yeah, it was good, which was another red flag for me. Because why are you worried about how good somebody else's sex is? And he claimed this dude was his brother, this and that. Like, I have a pet peeve. If you friends with somebody and you just tell me, oh, that's my brother or that's my sister, like, don't fucking tell me that bullshit. Because, like, a brotherhood and a sisterhood is totally different from a friend who you would fuck if you had the option to. You know what I'm saying? But he would claim this is brother. I'm like, yo, brother, like, what you mean? I saw a lot of stupid shit, a lot of stupid ways he fucking thought. But you know me, overlooking the red flags, I don't know why the fuck I do that stupid shit. But he was like, oh yeah, it was good, this and that. Once I heard them talking about sex, I was like, okay. I woke up and I hung the phone up because I'm like, okay, y'all tripping in this bitch. Like, seem like y'all freaked out wherever y'all at. It was his roommate, but it was his brother, right? I'm like, okay, bitch, yeah, whatever. So he ended up coming back to Lafayette from New Orleans, right? And we chilled again. Now, I don't know if this is TMI. I don't know who's watching this. I don't know who's watching it, but listen. So he came over. And what really threw me off Because if you know me, you know I make music, right? I make bounce music, I rap, and all of this. So once he found out I was a bounce rapper, he was like head over heels, like, oh my God, like you rap, you make music, this and that. Like, why you don't be performing here? Why I don't never see you here? Why I don't ever? And I'm like, bitch, because they don't fuck with me like that, right? They petty as fuck. They don't really like me like that, which is cool. I don't give a fuck. But he wanted to sit in the front room by my mom. And I'm like, it's nice that you want to meet my mom, but like he started playing bounce music on the phone, like watching, shaking videos and this and that. I'm like, my nigga, turn it off. My mama not even really into bounce music like that. Like, turn that shit off. Let's go in a room. He was like, I know, but I want to mingle with your mom. I'm like, no, this ain't that type of party. Like, let's go in a room. Let's chill. Let's get your mind right. So that night, we started, we tried to get intimate. And he used to claim that his ex would beat him. And I mean, I'm not going to say he claimed it, because that could have very well been the case or whatever. But he was telling me like his ex would beat him. They got in physical fights. His ex would be on grinder next to him, just giving me this whole sob story. So you know me, super save a hoe. I'm like, shit, if he ain't treat you right, I'm gonna make sure I treat you right. Because that's the type of person I am. So we tried to get intimate that night. But he couldn't handle the Snicker ball, if you know what I mean. He was like, nah, like, I can't. It's too much. I'm like, all right, like, it's cool. Like, we don't even have to do nothing. Like, just chill. Like, it's good. We don't even have to do nothing. We can just go to sleep, wake up in the morning, like, it's good. So we ain't go all the way, right? Now, mind you, this is about 3 months in a dating, us kicking it, chopping it up, talking on the phone. Now, mind you, this motherfucker was always going out to the club. Always going out to the club. Always had to be on the scene. Always had to be in motherfuckers' faces. Always, like this, always having the fucking drunk as fuck every night, going to the West Bank, going here, going there, going to the Vibe. I'm like, damn, my nigga, you really have to go out every fucking night. Like, I know you tired, bitch. I know you tired, because, bitch, I would be tired. I'm 17. This is how I picked up on that he was a whore. Because a whore has endless fucking energy. A whore can go nonstop every day. A whore is out for blood, bitch. So I picked up on that he was a whore. He was a man whore. But nah, I ain't overlooked that red flag. I ain't even about to sit here and tell y'all that. I was like, okay, this man has to be a whore. But I'm like, okay, maybe he's my whore, right? First motherfucking mistake right there. First motherfucking mistake. I'm like, okay, I'm like, all right, if you this is what I thought in my head, being the type of person I am, this is what I thought in my head on some real shit. If you can't handle, if you can't take my schlong, my meat, then you must not be out here thotting and popping. Like you must be on some civil shit, right? You probably just you probably just got a little freak in you. Like, I could deal with that. That ain't no problem, right? We could work through that. So one day he was supposed to come to Lafayette, and he was like, I don't think I'm gonna come because I'm putting too many miles on my car, this and that. Now, mind you, I was feeling this nigga, right? At this point, we've been dating for about 6 months, right? So I'm like, damn, my nigga, you ain't coming. I was like, okay, if you say you ain't coming this time, you're gonna find an excuse not to come next time. and this and that. So that turned into a whole argument. He was like, okay, but you never come see me. You never come out here to see me. Nah, bitch, you know I'm 17. I don't have no motherfucking car. You know damn well my mom ain't about to let me go to New Orleans, bitch, ride 2 hours to come see some fucking white boy. You know this shit. You know that. You know my mama going, she gonna tell me about myself. Like, nigga, you tripping. What the fuck you mean? You going to New Orleans? What you talking about? But I had motion. Like, I was making music. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was making money off my music too. Like, you couldn't tell me shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, a nigga was making moves, bitch. Everybody was coming to me to make a beat, this and that. I'm thinking I'm the shit too. You know what I'm saying? All I need is my little fly ass piece next to me, and we good. We Gucci. Nah. So that turned into a whole argument, and we stopped talking. And then, like, once I realized this was his way of trying to, like, get out of the relationship, I was like, all right, bitch. I see what you doing, ho. So we kept arguing, going back and forth. I'm like, my nigga, if you don't want to be with me, you just say that. Like, we don't have to, don't waste my fucking time. You don't want to be with me, just say that, bitch. Like, it's good. He was like, nah, I do. It's just a lot. You know, I've been through a lot. You know, my ex was abusive. He was always bring that shit up. Like, my ex was abusive, this and that. You know, you're a really nice guy, this and that. So I'm like, okay. So we broke up after 6 months a day. We broke up, right? And I was heartbroken, bitch. I was heartbroken. He was so cute. Like, he had this long, cute man bun. His eyes were so pretty. His nails was fucking dirty, though, bitch. I'm just going to put that out there. If you ever dealing with a nigga who don't take care of his motherfucking hands, that's a red motherfucking flag right there. That nigga got to take care of his hands and feet. If he don't, he's a dirty motherfucker. But listen, we broke up. It was Bayou Classic in New Orleans, right? This was at least a year or two after not talking, this and that. I'll never forget. I had on a Sixers jersey. I had on the 76ers jersey. Fried in the motherfucker. My hair was cut right. Hair was dyed, fried, laid to the motherfucking side. I felt good. Then, bitch, I was drunk. Bitch, I was so drunk, I walked from the French Quarter to the 7th Ward. Bitch, I was feeling good. Got to the vibe. Had a fucking blast in the vibe that night. Once I got out, I met my little friends under the bridge, and I called them. I was like, man, where you at? Where the fuck you at? Like, you still in New Orleans or what? Like, I'm trying to see you. He like, nah, I moved to Dallas. I'm like, you son of a bitch. Any nigga that moved to Texas, they definitely getting fucked to the floor. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Any nigga that moved from New Orleans to Texas, they getting fucked down to the ground, bitch. Clean through the fucking mattress. But once he was like, nah, I moved to Dallas, I'm like, man, fuck. I'm like, fuck this shit. So I let it go, right? Time go on. Like, probably like another year or two. At this time, what? At this time, I'm 20, 21. I'm able to buy cars from the store, so I'm probably 21 years old, right? I looked him up on Snapchat, and I was like, what you doing? Where you at? I know you in Dallas. Like, I'm gonna come see you. Nah, mind you, another fucking red flag I got from this bum ass bitch. When I FaceTimed him, you know, the most recent, you know, type shit, he had on a do-rag, right? Now, I'm not mad if a white boy wants to wear a do-rag. It's just like what you keeping down. Like, this is it's not a bonnet or nothing. He had long hair. Like, this is for waves. You feel me? This is This is to keep the waves down and shit. So what do y'all even know the purpose as to why y'all wearing this? It kind of blew the fuck out of me, right? But I'm knowing I'm smarter than this person. I'm knowing I'm more powerful. I'm knowing I have more, I'm just more. You feel me? But I could always upgrade whoever I'm with. I'm never tripping about that. Like I could always upgrade you. We could always, let me upgrade you type shit. Like that's the type of shit I be on, bitch. You gonna fuck with me? I'm about to put you on to some shit you ain't never been put on before. You gonna look different. You gonna feel different when you done with me, bitch. I'm gonna transform you into something legendary. Now I didn't know he would be a legendary porn star though. That's all the fuck I'm saying, right? So he like, okay, yeah, you gonna come to Dallas, blah, 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 but the vibe still was off. It was given like he didn't really want to see me for real. But I love a good road trip, so I never was tripping. I'm like, so I'm coming to Dallas. I told him this, like, I'm coming to Dallas. Now I'm expecting to see you, this and that. So me and my homegirl, official Phoenix. I don't know if y'all know my homegirl or whatever, but we got in a call. I paid for us a little Airbnb, and we went to Dallas. Get to Dallas, this motherfucker straight up ghosted me. While I'm in Dallas. While I'm in fucking Dallas, I drive 5 hours away, right? Got an Airbnb and rented a car, and this bitch ghosted me. I said, you motherfucking whore. At this point, bitch, I'm out for blood now, bitch. You done made me waste my money and my motherfucking time, bitch. You think I ain't trying to set your shit on fire? You got me motherfucked up. So, my sister was like, my homegirl, she was like, I'm like, all right, I'm about to take the car. I'm about to go see what it's hitting for, this and that. Nah, once I seen that he ain't answer, I keep one in the head, bitch. I keep one in the motherfucking head. Once I seen he wasn't answering, I went right to the next nigga who I had in Dallas. I said, yeah, I'm in Dallas with the woo. Let's hit it off. Let's chill. Boom, bang, pow. And so we did. And so we motherfucking did. I got back to the crib, the Airbnb. My friend was like, how it went? I'm like, no, sis, I ain't get to see him. It's good. But she ain't know I went go see another nigga. Fee, if you watching this, Fee, I went go see somebody else because that nigga was tripping. Fuck that nigga. He pissed me off. Pissed me clean off. I'll never forget, my girl made some fried chicken so fucking pressure that night. She fried some chicken. She made some spaghetti. She made some rolls. And I don't know if she did string beans or something, but that shit was so good. I'm like, Lord, this shit is rolling. We got drunk off some bamboo. You feel me? If you know me, you know I fuck with that bamboo. That's rum. We was smoking and drinking in that bitch. We was getting tore the fuck down. I was heartbroken than a motherfucker though. Ooh, I was so hurt. Grandma wasn't mad. Grandma was hurt. I was hurt. But I said, all right, like it's good, like it's good. Like I got drink, I got smoke, I got my friend with me, we in Dallas, like we still about to hit this shit off, you know what I'm saying? And so we did. Nah, fast forward, right? I started dating, this new dude or whatever. Nah. When y'all know Twitter nasty as fuck, right? If you know Twitter, you know Twitter's just fucking nasty. It's full of fucking, it's nasty. So how do I tell who's watching? Comments, Mo, comments. So y'all, I'm trying to, get me off one. How they say, I'm trying to rub one out one day. So I go on Twitter, but the spirit of the Lord told me, look that nigga up on the internet. He said, look him up on the internet. So I type in his name. Now, would it be petty of me if I gave y'all his fucking name? Because bitch, you already on the internet. You already showing your ass. You feel me? You already out here ass out. But do I really want to give this nigga more money, more attention? Or do I want to let his whore ass just be a whore? I looked this nigga up on cause you got that one ex, you gonna see what they doing. That's just what you gonna do. You gonna see what the fuck they doing. And I low-key wanted closure before I hopped in this next relationship, you feel me? Cause I wanted to go in there with a clear head, a clear mind. I looked it up and it said Twitter, right? It said he had a Twitter page. Bitch, when I clicked that motherfucking Twitter page, y'all, when I clicked the link to that fucking Twitter, I said, what the actual fuck is going on here on this day? This nigga was just giving it out. Giving it out. I said, well, wait a damn minute. I know this ain't the same motherfucker giving me a sob story on how his ex used to beat the shit out of him. How he feel like, he this, he that. All types of shit he was telling me, find an excuse to just, yeah. So when I seen this nigga was on Twitter spreading all his ass cheeks out, all his dick, balls, and pussy all over the fucking place, I said, well, what the fuck, man? What the actual fuck, bro? I said, nigga, you ain't shit. So I messaged him. I said, nigga, you mean to tell me I've been wasting my time trying to get to you and you a whole fucking whore? You a whole fucking whore, bitch. And you got me out here hoping and wishing that you gonna be my motherfucking lover one day. You out here getting told the fuck up. So I don't know if this is a Scorpio thing or whatever, but once I seen him getting his pussy dug up, I was like, okay, I definitely don't want this anymore. Like, you're definitely not my type. Like, if you out here, you just getting hammered from the rear end. And y'all, this not no regular porn. Like, this nigga had glory holes set up, letting random dick come in and fuck him in the ass. Sucking random dick, eating random dick. Like, it was just a fucking diabolical monstrosity. So I'm like, bitch, you really you had me thinking I was the fucking problem, hoe. And look at you, bitch, you're a man whore. You the fucking issue, hoe. You the problem, bitch. Y'all, this nigga had the nerve to tell me I only do solo porn. You don't see me getting fucked on here, do you? Uh, yes, the fuck I do, bitch. Yes, the fuck I do. I had pure D evidence of this nigga getting his pussy tore up. And listen, at when I first met him, I wasn't really tapped in. Now I was tapped in. So whenever I seen a video, I kind of smelled his ass. Like he was kind of stank. Like I could look at somebody and be like, oh, she smelled good. Like I look at certain celebrities, I'm like, I know she smells sickening. I was watching that, I'm like, oh, this nigga got that stank, that stank booty. That nigga stink as fuck. Hence why his fucking nails wasn't clean, right? I was like, yo, wasting my time on this bum ass fucking nigga. His sign was a Pisces, y'all. He was a fucking Pisces. And a Pisces gonna always smell like what the fuck they going through. If a Pisces dealing with some shit, they gonna fucking stink. If a Pisces living a life of luxury, that's what the fuck they gonna smell like. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all, that's how I found out I was fucking a soon to be porn star. Well, I wasn't even fucking him because he couldn't handle my pipe. But I guess he grew up, and after that, after growing up, or I guess after taking, he. So yeah, yeah. I would be messy if I give y'all his Twitter, so I'm not gonna do that. But just know, I'm like, okay, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all. That really made me like think, okay, like if somebody want to be with you, they gonna be with you. They not gonna beat around a bush, or they not gonna keep stringing you along, like none of that bullshit. Like if somebody fuck with you, they fuck with you for real. And you're gonna always see red flags. See, some people they gonna keep you around as a placeholder. Some people they just don't want to be with you. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta accept that fact. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to move on from that. No, like is it has nothing to do with your value, your worth. You can't let nobody determine your value, your worth. You know what I'm saying? So I had to learn that, and bitch, I learned that the hard way. You feel me? Like, bitch, I'm a king. So if you don't recognize a king, bitch, let alone an emperor, bitch, type shit, if we being real, bitch, I'm really a motherfucking emperor around this bitch. Bitch, it's several motherfucking things I can do, you know? And getting my ass blasted into forever is not what the fuck I choose to do, especially not on fucking Twitter, right? So, yeah. I said, well, look at this little fucking fag. I hope I'm not offending nobody. But yeah. And I mean, I'm gonna say this. You could still look at somebody and still be attracted to them, but that's still not somebody that you want to spend the rest of your life with. All my feelings was gone after that. All my feelings were gone. I'm like, look what you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, y'all, people think that I'm the type to only go for white boys, and like that's not the case with me. Like that's not the case. I go for people that I'm genuinely attracted to. You feel me? It just so happened that majority of them, well, 3 were white. I dated a black man who was a Sagittarius, a black dude. He wasn't a fucking man. That nigga had attitude problems like a motherfucker. I dated a black dude who was a Scorpio. We ain't even really date because he was a conniving ass bitch. You feel me? He was just, I dated Latino. I dated a Latino. Now let me tell you something about the Latino. He's a Scorpio. Is he on Twitter too with his boyfriend? Yes. Yes, he is. So that made me think, what is it about you that you got to change to stop attracting these fuck boys? Like, you really got to change something about yourself, because if you keep attracting these fucking men who only want sex from you, or only see you as like a placeholder or like a sex option, or they just think you fine as fuck, so they want to fuck. You have to find out what it is within yourself that that keeps that up. You know, why do these people feel like you're the easy target for something like that? You know, so I thought about that. I'm like, why do these motherfuckers want to come in and lust over me? For one, it's because I'm attractive as fuck. But for two, not only do I have that big black cock that they all want, right? But for three, it's just like, damn, my nigga, I just need somebody to love. I don't need too much, just somebody to love. Straight up. I just want somebody to love me. The fuck? That's what it was. That's what it is. I still want somebody that's gonna love me, but bitch, you better love me the right fucking way. Or else, bitch, to the nether realm with you, bitch. So yeah, that's why when I got in this recent relationship, once I started seeing the red flags, I stayed too long, I ain't gonna lie. But like, if you attracted to me, that's one thing. But once you start making it seem like you could get me anywhere or whatever the case, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with men, because men are very horny people. Like men are horny. Like, I don't care how innocent a man tries to make it seem like they are. Men are fucking horny. That's just what it is. So like, if you out there and you wondering like, how to spot the red flags, like, it's okay for your man to be aroused by you, but men are horny. They're horny fucking people. So take that into consideration. You feel me? Um, don't sleep with somebody too fast. You feel me? If you trying to start a relationship with somebody, don't sleep with them too fast, too early, because then they gonna think you easy, or they gonna think you their property or some shit. They gonna think you supposed to. Nah, pay attention to that shit. Respect comes first. Once you see that a nigga respect you, that's when you have sex with them. You feel me? Don't just have sex with them because you think they're attractive. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all, that's how I found out my motherfucking ex was a porn star.